Chris? You being a truck driver?
No, I don't drive trucks.
You look like you're good at it. Poor old girl. She's a bit mucky. 8-0. Where's my new bonnet that Briss did me? It's got some stuff in there. Oh, even the combos are dirty.
Don't film this one then. This one's really dirty.
That's a barn find combo. One day the missus might watch the Land Cruiser. It's filthy.
You got a chock for here so I can undo the strap?
Oh, we need something sort of
Something
slightly
that doesn't matter.
useless. There you go.
It's got weight in it, hasn't it? No.
Yeah, it's in there. Safety.
Maybe you need
I
some
feel so much better.
They are good.
Yeah.
Didn't move.
Perfect.
Starting to go off the edge, so you just have to go very well. Straighten up. Yep. Right in down. Okay, don't stay in it. Porky little part. Make it?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. That's a nice view, eh?
You like it?
I like it. Welcome back to Nuggets in the Garage with Turbos. Ow. We've got a Scott's car for Jamboree coming up, which is 24th and 25th of August. Yep. Which gives us one more weekend to prep this thing. So Scott's been getting into it. So where are we up to?
So I've got the, well actually we had to pretty much rebuild everything. That last converter had pretty much destroyed the thrust bearings in the crankshaft. So I've rebuilt another short motor. Had a mate of mine, Nick Franks, rebuild the cylinder head. There was a few issues there with valve spring install heights and buckets binding up. So that's fresh. Another mate of mine, Kip, he's refreshed the gearbox. That's ready to go. TCE have done me another converter. Hopefully my converter dramas are over. My turbo supply, Mr. Turbo, unfortunately looks like it's been unable to get me a new wheel in time. So where it sits at the moment, we're kind of looking at having to buy or borrow a GX55 size Garrett. It's going to be a bit of a mad scramble then because I'll have to remake all the dump pipes and intercooler pipes, and there's realistically like 1 week left of actual time I can work on it. And just to make it even more interesting, I've decided to put some tiny ass tyres on it. See if that'll work.
I reckon you're mad.
The problem with this car at the moment is the factory wheel tub height with a 28-inch tall tyre at about 180 mile an hour. It's starting to rub on the top of the tub. It's not a real good feeling in the car. These are also being 26 inches are going to make the thing rev pretty hard on the finish line. I think we're going to need about 9,200 revs. So that might make it more interesting as well.
Could possibly go wrong.
What else have we done?
Well, the bonnet's pretty.
Oh yeah,
The
actually,
engine bay's pretty.
the whole reason why I got motivated to do this was a friend of mine, Bruce Harris, has repaired all of my blow-up damage. So it's got fresh paint on the engine bay, fresh bonnet, fresh apron. It's a little bit pretty for me, but car's next apparently after Jamboree.
It's alright.
It's pretty sad state of affairs at the moment. It looks like a barn find.
We'll throw some rocks at it and rub dirt on it and stuff, make you feel better.
Power and Petrie, what are you doing with that?
Power and Petrie, yeah, I'm going to go up to Power and Petrie and I'm going to take the go-kart up just for a look. If you guys want to have a look at the go-kart, maybe do a couple of laps in it. I'm going to take the van up as well, so anybody wants to jump in with that, jump in, we'll go for a cruise. So that's next weekend, which is, I can't remember, what's the date?
Somewhere between now and 24th and 25th.
In a week.
Yeah, depending on how much I get done on this during the week, I might bring that rotary crawler up for a look as well.
That'd be cool. So
it's going to be tight.
Supposed to be a good event though, so it's supposed to be like a little mini summer style thing. We do some skids and cruises and grass events and whatever else they got going on. So that'll be a bit of fun.
As far as other projects that we've got coming up, we're going to start actually religiously filming once every week, so we've got something to show you at least. There's a VS Commodore Ute over here that
That's a lot.
yeah, I didn't really like having money. I turned it from a paying job into a cash outlay. It's a 1GZ. Take it out and show you. So I bought it off a customer of mine, Liam. I just had the motor and box mounted with some CRS engine mount, so that's pretty much all he had done to it that I could use. Since then I've whacked some head studs in it. We fitted a 6-piece manifold, a GDX 3076 Gen 2. These things are supposed to be capable of 650 to 700 horsepower, so never really tried with the small responsive turbo. So I'm going to try and make this thing run 10s. It's got a 411 two-track diff in it and an A340, so it's possible. It's light enough. Still got to do intercooler pipes, still got to do exhaust. We've already wired up an Autronic SMC on it, so it's already running. So we'll probably just finish this off in the next couple of episodes, take it out racing, and then we might get into what do you want to do?
I don't know, maybe we'll draw straws or flip a coin or something. I still don't know how you go to buy a bed and accidentally come home with a VS Commodore Ute, but anyway.
That's what happens when you get bored. Alright, so before we brought it to the workshop at home, we've just put the motor and box together and stuck it in the hole. I've got a few accessories bolted on, fuel pumps, water pumps, fuel tank, whatnot. I'm getting too old and fat to be lying on the shed floor under this thing now, so I decided to bring it down, use a hoist. So last couple of weeks I've gone and repaired the inlet manifolds, now got a blast panel, burst panel built into it. So that'll be next to be bolted on. I've repaired the throttle body, it bent itself, blade around the shaft when I had a backfire. So basically everything's been rebuilt back to about here, and now I've got to try and figure out what to do about this turbo dilemma. I've put too much time and work into it now to straight give up, so I want to figure out something to do with that. Not sure what's going on with my missus, but she actually offered to pay for a $5,000 turbo, so I might have to start talking to her again, I guess. Hello, Sarah.
She's gonna kill you.
She will. Yeah. So I'm not used to seeing everything so shiny in here. Like this bonnet when I gave it to Bruce was very bad, and it's dead straight and shiny and detailed everywhere. It's pretty much what the whole car's going to look like when he's finished. Also probably means now it's got an extra strong magnetic force and it's going to hit a wall. I've never really cared about it before.
It's like buttered bread, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to hit the wall. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you basically paint the radiator, reassemble the hot side. The thing will just start and run, and then we'll actually, now we've got a hub dyno, I'll actually be able to see what sort of power it makes. So actually be able to tune it before I take it to the drags this time, which might be different.
Actually, you mean actually tune it first?
Might do, yeah. I'll come prepared. Of course, the back end of this thing is just made out of leftover crap, doubled up leaf springs, training non-adjustable shocks, stuff that shouldn't work. And going to a small tyre like that, it's probably not going to work.
could possibly go
But
wrong?
we're going to give it a go. Phil Penny, another friend of mine, his car's gone a 746 on those tyres, so we used to be kind of similar in performance. I'd like to have another run with him. He runs that size tyre, so I figure to keep it fair, I need to have that size tyre as well. So,
Is that like an actual call out for Phil?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take that, Phil.
Phil's a lovely guy. I don't care if he beats me.
Alright, so the idea of this video is kind of just to give you guys a bit of an update on what we've been up to, because we've been a bit slack on the videos. So we're going to get right into it a bit more, and we'll get some more work done on this and film it, and we'll get another video of the prep out before Jambo, hopefully. And we'll also be filming Jambo, so if you're going out to Jamboree Brisbane, come and say g'day to us. We'll show you around the car. Same as that pair on Petrie, we'll come and say g'day up there. We'll go up there and do some laps. I'll be filming that as well, so hopefully we'll get that out in the next couple of weeks as well.
What do you got there? That,
An ECU for you.
oh, that crap for. Oh, look at it.